Seekonk Speedway, action track at East.
The 11th position will be the number 63 of Kenny Spencer out of Taunton, Mass. Starting in the 12th position will be the number 45 of Scott Estrella out of Rehoboth, Mass. In 13th position is last year's Street Stock Point champion, number 22, Scott Seradensky out of Warwick, Rhode Island. In the 14th position, it's steady runner, number 99, Glenn Young out of Mansfield, Mass.
Young.
In the 15th position, it'll be the number 25 of Gary Johnson. Gary's out of East Providence, Rhode Island. And bringing up the rear of the field will be the number 23 of Bruce Rigo. 12 quality. Ron Manfredo shows him the line. That's where he wants him to get under power, and he wants him 2 by 2 at the line. Larry only brings him down, and it's the green flag. Down into turn 1, Larry only hangs on to the first position, brings her in deep, and hammers down the back stretch for the lead. On the outside, Richard Wisher hanging on for second with the number 60 of Tim Augustus taking over second. Looking to the inside, hammers down the front stretch, dives into turn 1 and takes the lead. Up along for the 3rd position, we have the number 78 of Gene Carter. Came all the way from 5th, he's into 4th, looking to take over 3rd, coming out of turn 4. The 60's leaking water out the right front, I'm not sure, it looks like he's got an overheating problem. It's getting all over the right front tire when he went to turn going, whoa! The number 3 is around. The number 3 is around in the first turn. David Furtado gets her underway. Black flag's thrown for the 60. They want him to head to the pit area. No more moisture on the speedway. Billy Hendrick up high. Looks like he's heading to the pit area. Glenn Young looking to take over the 6th position. Glenn Young, a steady runner here at Seekonk Speedway. Nice and smooth. Takes cars 1 by 1. It's the halfway point. The halfway point for number 78. Number 78 of Gene Carter gets the halfway point signal. The 29 looks underneath. He might be able to get him, but Gene Carter stomps it down the backstretch. The 101 up along outside for the 2nd position. Glenn Young working in there for that 4th position. He wants by that 87. He's looking to the outside. Down into turn 3. 87 gains on him slightly through the turns, but 99's got the power. He stomps on that Chevy Nova and by him down the backstretch. Gene Carter maintains the lead. Number 101 in 2nd and 29 in 3rd. The 45 looking to take over 3rd up into the high groove on the outside of the number 29. That's the 45. It's the 45 with Scott Estrella looking to take over 2nd with 1 to go. 1 to go. He's looking for the lead. Down the backstretch. He knows he's going to get the checker the next time around. Dives it into turn 3. Looks to the outside of Mr. Carter and out of turn 4. The checkered waves. Side-by-side battle, and it's the number 78 of Gene Carter taking down the first win.
They went non-stop, didn't they?
Non-stop, folks. That's really, really good driving for Street Stock Division. Over the years, these guys are really learning their way around.
Okay, here's the lineup now for the 2nd one. Wow, they went non-stop, and looks like we got a smoker down in the infield.
Gives him 1 more time around. Wreck is trying to get the number 101 off the field. Number 101 of Stephen. And it's the number 68 of Dave Titus bringing the field down nice and smooth. At the line, he's going to give it the gas, and it's the green flag. Number 68 of Dave Titus jumps out front with the 43, eager to take over the 1st position. It's the number 119 of Dave Petty looking to take over 2nd. Side by side down into turn 3. The number 03 is up onto the high side. The number 03 of Paul Melberg. Paul Melberg looking to dive in for a 5th position. Gets in a little sideways. Smokes the right rear. Roger Sisson looking to the outside for the 3rd position. Blows by the up alongside of the number 43 through turns 3 and 4. And takes over the third position at the line. That's Roger Sisson. Number 85 of Thomas Scholler and Gene Weston race side by side back there. The 03 still looking to the high side, gaining on him a half a car per lap. That's the fast way around here at Seekonk Speedway. Still in the lead, it's Dave Titus at number 68 with Dean Petty closely following at the halfway point. Gene Weston looking to the high side. He's got the high side figured out, folks. Up onto the outside, down into turn 3, and up alongside of the 43. Right rear is smoking. He takes her in deep, storms it down the backstretch. Looks to make it 3 wide, but wisely waits. Still in the lead is number 68 of Dave Titus. Roger Sisson looking to come in for that 3-way battle in the front. The 3-way battle. Roger Sisson looking to the outside. 2 to go. Roger Sisson dirt tracks it through 3 and 4, loses a little bit of ground. The 43 and the 09 are battling head-to-head for the 5th position. The battle is the 12th position as the 03 and the 85 are looking for that qualifying spot. The 03 dives in, 1 lap to go. It's still Dave Titus, Roger Sisson, and Dean Petty with a 3-way battle down the backstretch. Roger Sisson looking to take the win, folks. Dives into turn 3, dirt tracks it around. Doesn't quite have enough to get by the 68 of Dave Titus. In for second was Roger Sisson, and rounding out the top 3 was Dean Petty. Some contact was made here on the front stretch, and number 43 finds himself facing traffic. The winner is Dave Titus in the number 68. Slowly but surely over the years, these guys have learned their skill, and they're really starting to prove it here tonight, folks. No messing around. Green to checker both heats, and they're bringing out the 3rd heat now. Number 101 is on his way to the pit area. His night's done.
That's right.
101 of Steve Gardner. That's not the way these guys want to end up. They don't want their automobiles to be brought in on the wrecker.
Oh, and I asked everybody.
Okay, and they're bringing out heat number 3 for the street stocks. And on the pole, it'll be at the line. They're going to give it power. And it's the green flag. And Ed Plante jumps out to the lead, down into turn 1, with the 98 following closely behind. That's Scott Fanning. Whoa! Scott Sundin gets a little sideways. Everybody wisely backs out, lets him get straightened out, and down into turn 3, and Scott Sundin barely loses a position. Excellent move. That's Jeff Waterman down the inside. Jeff Waterman down the inside, alongside of the 15, blows right by him. He's looking underneath the 80. 4 wide on the backstretch. 4 wide. 4 wide.
Massa's having an awful
They all
time.
make it through. 15 quick way up to the wall. Almost makes contact, folks. He's waving at the crowd as he goes by. How's that for sportsmanship? It's still the 05 of Eddie Plante. 05 of Eddie Plante still in the lead. Watch Jeffrey Waterman. He's passing them 1 by 1 on the inside, folks. He's coming out of the turns and hammering. Down the backstretch, up alongside of the 82. He looks under the 98. Absolutely hooked up. No contact made. Out of turn 4 and up alongside of the 98. Blows right by him. Up into 4th. That's the 120 of Jeff Waterman. Came all the way from 7th. Up along outside of the 98. Through turns 3 and 4. We've got a smoker in the back. I guess it's just tire smoke. He's plowing through the turns. Right front smoking on that 24. He's plowing. David Radcliffe looks to make it 3 wide. Scott Sundin. 2 laps to go. Scott Sundin hanging on. David Radcliffe gets by him. We got the number 50 and 18 racing side by side for the 2nd position. Just a lap and a half left to go. Here comes Jeff Waterman. I'll tell you what, Jeff Waterman is hooked up. Nice and smooth, right along the inside, right up alongside of the 18. Takes over the 3rd position. Looking underneath for the 2nd position, hammers down the backstretch, and he's going to make it. Number 6 looks to the opening. Across the line, it's the 05 of Ed Plante, the 120 of Jeff Waterman, the 6, and the 50. That's the 05 of Ed Plante out of Attleboro, Mass. Al Plante's the owner, and Standish Motors and Auto Service Unlimited. And
Following events for the street stock division. With Ray LeBron in car number 34 from Coventry, Rhode Island, PM Performance, Rossi's Auto Care Automobile. Gary DeGaspari from Pawtucket, Rhode Island, car number 71, New England Recycling, Jim's Towing and Precision, Harley Davidson. Chris Rooney in the 108 from Smithfield, Rhode Island, the Columbus Doors, Red's Auto Salvage, Chet's Auto and Truck Repair, car number 108 will be starting in third. Russ Tetro Jr. from Acushnet in car number 62. High Street Auto and Hannah Ann's Radiators from Acushnet, all sponsor Russ Tetro's number 62. Rob Kohler from North Providence in the number 4 automobile, Bowling Green Tavern, LaRocco Engineering, A&A Auto Parts, New England Piping, Mark's Automotive and First Line Speed Equipment. In 6th position, Pete Fernandez the second from who's going to come over from Martha's Vineyard, but I guess so far he hasn't arrived.
Okay, it's going to be a go this time out of turn 4. It's the number 34 of Ray LeBron bringing him down. It's the green flag. Number 71 in the outside dives into 1, but the 34 hangs on and jumps out to a comfortable lead. Billy Manchester Jr. Well, we got the 32 a little off track there, but he seems to be going along okay.
It's Jimmy Nolan.
Jimmy Nolan in the 32, folks. He got a little bit off track. It's still a 34 in the lead. Billy Manchester Jr. and Lou Rotundo. In the back there, whoa, some contacts made. 71's got the right rear smoking out of turn 4, giving it all he's got, hanging on for second position. He's dirt tracking it out of 2. Gets us sideways down the backstretch, but manages to hold on up into the outside groove. Under the 62 comes Billy. Oh, the 108 gets sideways, and there's a pile up in the front stretch, folks. We got a piece of fender flying, and we got a rip left front on the number 71. He won't be able to continue.
Debris on the racetrack.
Debris on the racetrack with the yellow coming out. The 71's going to have to go to the pit area. He's got some wicked tow out on that automobile. The black flag's being shown to tell him to go in the next time around. That's the 71 of...
Down and requires a tow truck if it's a transmission problem.
Okay, the number 34, Ray LeBron brings him down nice and slow. I'm not sure. It looks like Ron Manfredo wants him to go this time around. He points to the line. Nice and slow, they bring him down. They're going to give him the power. Ron Manfredo calls him on and gives him the green flag. The number 34 jumps out into the front again, and it's Lou Rotundo and Billy Manchester Jr. Billy Manchester Jr. dives under the 62. He's looking to take over that second position. Lou Rotundo follows through, sees the opening, and follows through. At the halfway point, it's Ray LeBron in first, Billy Manchester Jr. in third, and I believe Lou Rotundo crossed the line in third. Underneath the 34, Billy Manchester makes his move down into turn 3. Out of turn 4, he takes the lead. Again, Lou Rotundo follows suit. Side by side through turns 1, the 34 boots it, but he doesn't have enough for Lou. We got the 108. He spun around and facing traffic over there on the infield with 2 laps to go. Still Billy Manchester Jr. in the lead. Lou Rotundo wants to win. He's right there to hound him. 3 wide on the backstretch as Bobby Betancourt makes it 3 wide. It's the caution flag, folks, the caution flag. We're going to have to get that 108 out of the way. And it's Billy Manchester Jr. brings him out of turn 4, and it's going to be a good race. These guys are running about equal. It's Lou Rotundo up along the outside, side by side. Billy Manchester Jr. gets the jump down into turn 3. Bobby Betancourt putting in a fine run. That's 1 lap to go for Billy Manchester Jr. Number 21 of Bobby Betancourt came from the rear. He's up alongside of the 81. And it's going to be Billy Manchester Jr., I believe, at the line. Out of turn 4 they come, and yes, folks, it's Billy Manchester Jr. with a fine run. Came all the way from 7th position. Billy's out of Westport, Mass. His sponsors are Len Ellis Racing.
Well, there we have the super fast sporting. It's going to be car number 32 from Pembroke of Billy Goodrow. Elmer Wing in the 98 will be next in line from Lakeville. Midtown Auto Body, East Freetown Auto Salvage sponsored automobile. Also East Wing Builders. And Jimmy Norwood, the well contractor, sponsors. Elmer Wing, paving Magoni's Restaurant, L&L Used Auto. Long and Parrott Insurance. This is your Sportsman Division, ladies and gentlemen, the first appearance of the evening for them. As the sun comes bearing right down out of that 3rd turn. this is going to be not without problems as they come around looking for starting positions in this. The green is out, and away we go. The 98 does not get started. The 98 does not get started. Drops well to the back as Dana Willis has the lead. Dana Willis has the lead. Billy Goodrow in second spot with Linwood Cowan in the 56.
I just asked Lisa for a program.
Dana Willis bringing him around as Tom Scully follows in behind Anderson in the 88. Chad Chase in the 8 automobile trying to stay underneath the 7. Setting a very, very fast pace is Dana Willis. Dana Willis setting up a very fast pace. Linwood Cowan trying to stay within shooting distance. Look at the 88 of Anderson. Chase underneath, right behind Johnson in the 8 automobile. The 88 continuing to roll up and down the outside. He's now worked his way up to 4th spot. Johnson trying to hold on to that spot. It's Johnson with the 88 of Scott Anderson. Moved all the way up to 4th. Johnson gets underneath the 32 of Goodrow. Johnson in the 17 gets underneath the 32. Chad Chase gets, hold on, the 32 squeezing as the 88 got caught on the outside and had to drop back. Very smart move on Chase's part to get the 32 out there in front of that fast hold on as we got everybody, whoa! Whoa, Tom Scully gets upended by the 4. Of course, would be starting back there anyway. As the flag comes out, we're back underway. This time Dana Willis has got a lot of competition on the outside as Linwood Cowan has got that 56 up on the outside and wants to keep it out there, but no, Dana pulls away. The 17 of Johnson, a little squirrely coming out of the turn. Johnson was having a hard job getting that going in a straight line. See what happens now in the backstretch with that car number 17. As he comes down hard on it this time, he seems to be able to hold it in. He goes in deep into the corner. The 88 automobile of Scott Anderson is right with him underneath him now as Corey Boudreau in the 5 car is moving up in the contention, and so is Chad Chase. As Cowan in the 42. Bobby LeClaire get together. LeClaire having problems. It looks like he's losing a front tire. LeClaire is losing a right front tire in the 42. If he can get it to the pits. The 77, look at the 88 right in there on the back of Dana Willis's back bumper. The 88 looking for a hole underneath. There's Boudreau going in deep, making it 3 into the turns with the victory coming out. And whoa, Chad Chase gets a little nib of the back of the 5, but the winner is still going to be the 70. Set down a tire right away. Call her sister Laurie right away. And we start off with the car number 71, the Apponaug Collision, Shannon Rocky Point Amusement Park, Corbett Industrial Boilers. But they still, it's a yellow coming out. Not lined up at all. Now the whole deal here is they must come out of the, they must stay out of the gas, out of the throttle until they get to the right time around. One more time around. Somebody is wrong in the feature event. Coming down. Then there's the green. Speedy Muffler Kings Sportsman Division gets underway. Paul Van Ness doing a fine job of bringing around that number 9 with Bill Boyer staying right with him at the inside. The 71 of Mike Silva on the outside. Dave Nascimento in the 59 stays right alongside of the 16 of Boyer. We keep it right in tight as they're making a race out of it. The 43 in Kohler. The 16 leans a little bit on Mike Silva through the turns as the inside row starts to go backwards. Look at the 12 way up high. making it 3 deep in the turns, as the 12 is not going to wait. Rob Murray got very, very high that time, trying to remind the 12 that the track is not really wide enough for that kind of driving. Because Murray does not want the 12 to get by him. Rob now moves to the outside of the 43 car as Paul Vaness has the lead. Mike Silva is running in second spot. Phil Boyer is third. Dave Nascimento is fourth in the 59 car. The birthday boy in the 08 is sitting out there right alongside of the 43 of Ken Kohler. Ooh, the 16 coming out of that turn with a lot more power than the 71 had, as the 16 looks like he's ready to pull everybody down the straightaways and get through the turns. Ooh, the 43 momentarily loses it, has to back out of it. Nascimento is up alongside of the 43 Ken Kohler. Kohler now moves back in. There goes Nascimento up there. He's not going to let anyone put anything around. Nascimento moves in on the 16 with Kohler. The 16 is kind of holding up the whole field as he's racing a double group. The 16 of Boyer with 2 laps remaining. 2 laps remaining as Paul Vaness has the lead, the 71 of Mike Silva. And Kohler in the 43 getting underneath the 16, Hassel, right through the same hole with 1 lap to go as they open it up at the last lap. They open it up the last lap, but it's plenty of time for the number 9 of Paul Vaness, as he's got a tremendous lead to win this one, with Mike Silva finishing second, Kohler third, Hassel. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pro Stock division of Seekonk Speedway. And these are the fast ones. These are the big boys. This is what everybody talks about, is our fast Pro Stock division. These cars can compete at any racetrack, running under basically the same rules as these Pro Stocks are, and they can get out there and run and win with anyone. Dave Thomas Racing, Ron Mayette, Donahue Family, Golden Eagle Enterprising, Rhode Island Tech Plating, Natural Lawn, Body Tech Auto Sales. Great round in the 04. Rich Capaco in the 00 from West Warwick, and the Drew Oil Machinist Union Automotive Local number 447. Look out for the green. The first of the Pro Stocks is underway. These are the Pro Stocks, and they're underway. The first heat as Dias in the 9 getting around Cavallero. Dias appears to be hooked up tonight, as Dias, running like he was last Saturday night, jumps into the lead and determined to stay there. Charlie Rose right behind him. It's Charlie Rose in the 91. 87 Cavallero. The 99 of Wayne Dion and the 1 of Dick Houlihan. As Manny Dias with a commanding lead at this point in time. Very, very fast. Hold on to Hanato's car a little sideways through the turn. Everybody has to back up behind him. It's Manny Dias, Charlie Rose, Wayne Dion, Dick Houlihan as they get around Cavallero. Lenny Ellis moves in right behind Cavallero, looking to get around as Houlihan and Dion. Whoa, Cavallero tangles with Dion. They straighten out and keep on going. They straighten out and keep on going, but it certainly doesn't do the tires any good. Manny Dias bringing him down nice and gentle. He can't touch it until right there. And we race it. Again, Manny Dias grabs the lead. The 91 of Dion follows in behind, gets on to Charlie Rose. The 1 of Houlihan. Charlie Rose going at it. Very, very close racing out there. Lenny Ellis in the 41 trying to get by Charlie Rose down the inside. They're keeping Charlie on the outside. Charlie wants to close the door. And nobody will give him a chance to get down in line. As Dion now is up to challenge Dias. Here comes Tripp underneath the 91. Dion starts to challenge Dias. Dias a little bit wide and gives Dion plenty of room to get under him. Dias giving Dion plenty of room to get under him, and Dion wants to take over the lead. The 99 Wayne Dion and holding Rick Hanito off the track, but out of harm's way. As Wayne Dion takes over the lead, Manny Dias in second, Dick Houlihan in the 1 is third, Lenny Ellis is fourth, the 88 of Tripp is fifth, then it's the 91 of Rose, and the 00 of Rich Caparco. Dion not pulling away, but he's staying in front, and that's all that matters in this game. Dion in front of Dias. Houlihan is third. Ellis is fourth. The 88 of Tripp is fifth, and the 91 of Rose is sixth. 2 more to go. 1 more coming by. 1 more. 1 more for the Del's Lemonade 99. Copperfield's Lounge coming out of the turn, car number 99. And it's Wayne Dion the winner, Manny Dias second, Dick Houlihan is third, Lenny Ellis is fourth, the 88 of Tripp is fifth, and the 91. Hurry up, talk. Talk.
Thank you, Jim. Okay, we got the second Pro Stock heat coming up. On the pole out of Woonsocket, Rhode Island, Kona Sanitation, number 57 of Wayne Newman. Outside pole from South Attleboro, the sponsor wanted number 33 of Ray Lee. Ready to go, 15 times around, 6 to qualify. Looking good, and here we go, we got a green. Out of 2, it's Newman and Lee, side by side. Paul LaPlante third. Zeidemer in a 19, running fourth with Jimmy Wilkins now digging to the inside to try to get under Zeidemer. Newman breaks out front. Lee falls in behind in second, it's still LaPlante third. Wilkins underneath, Zeidemer takes over fourth, and now Ricky Martin looking to get underneath. Only 6 qualify. Caught in the rears, got to get around that slower traffic if he hopes to get into a qualifying spot. Right now, it's Martin and Zeidemer battling for 5th and 6th, the last 2 spots in the field, with Bergman now trying to get underneath Zeidemer for 6th. Newman continues to lead. LaPlante is third, but here comes Martin into 4th underneath Wilkins, and Bergman has got under Zeidemer and holds 6th at the moment. Down the backstretch, it's Wilkins and Martin, side by the other.
Side by each.
Side by the other.
Side by each.
Newman sets the pace. Lee second, LaPlante third. Halfway.
Runners are all the same.
Wilkins now up on the side of LaPlante for third. Newman and Lee pulling away from the field, but here comes Wilkins into third now. Clears LaPlante and he sets off after the leaders. Zeidemer on the outside trying to make a move now on LaPlante.
Oh, 3D, look out.
Oh, little 3 wide in that second turn. Zeideman now up alongside of LaPlante as they come out of 2 down the backstretch. Martin's going to try to follow him around. Bergman looking underneath. Only 6 qualify. And we've got a battle for 6th. Zeideman now takes over 4th. LaPlante 5th. Martin is the final qualifier in 6th, but he's going to move on LaPlante. 2 to go, 2 to go now. Wilkins is closed up on the 2 front runners. Newman, Lee, Wilkins, Zeideman. LaPlante in the final qualifier is Martin. Vinny Anarumo looking for a way. White flag, 1 to go. And LaPlante gets a little loose, recovers fine. Now Channing to the outside of LaPlante looking for that 6th spot. That's the battle right now. Here comes the check. It's going to be Newman, Lee, Wilkins, Zeidema. And we got Channing spinning on the turn. And I believe Vinny Anarumo crossed for 6th.
When the smoke clears, 23.
If we ever see the end of the smoke, we know we got Steve Channing down there, and we can't tell if there's anybody else.
Looks like he popped a Watson automobile. And that's the third Acura car. Whoa, the 37 did not get going. The 37 broke completely loose, and that almost caused some problems. As George Rigo brings it around. Barry Jr. moves into that 2nd spot and is holding on. As Dave Blanchard in the 74. There's Johnny Tripp moving up to 4th as the 37 San Pietro comes in. Tony San Pietro in the 37, but right behind Tripp now is the 48, the Ford-powered 48 automobile. Gomer Taylor in the 3 and the 7 of Peter Schwartz. George Rigo being challenged by Tex Barry, as Tex Barry has moved right in on the back bumper of that number 64 automobile. Is George Rigo, Tex Barry, and the 74 of Blanchard with Johnny Tripp and Freddie Estelle Jr. As Gomer Taylor trying to qualify that number 3 automobile. Quarterly is trying to get out of the box that he's in. As the bubble position is a bit of a box now, with 5 cars all trying to get into that bubble at the halfway mark. Quarterly goes under. Oh, Quarterly tangles with Sal Pietro. Sal Pietro ends up backwards on the track. Six. Ready to go. And the 37 Sal Pietro's got a problem with his hood flying up. He can't see. He's going to get a black, I think. Now he's going to head for the pits. As the hood pin came busting loose. It's George Rigo has the lead. Tex Barry challenged by the 74 of Dave Blanchard. And they're battling it out for that 2nd spot. As Peter Schwartz and Gomer Taylor are fighting on that 6th spot. A real hard battle for 6th right now. With Blanchard underneath Tex Barry. Freddie Estelle is following Blanchard through. Keeping Barry to the outside. Making Barry go the long way. Right behind him lies in the 40 of Johnny Tripp. Right now, Gomer Taylor is sitting 6th, but Peter Schwartz wants none of that. Peter Schwartz wants that spot. He knows that number 7 car is going to be ahead of the 3 to qualify. So does Quarterly. They're all in there able to qualify that automobile. There's a little bit of daylight underneath the 74, and Estelle almost took it. With 2 to go. This time more daylight. Now Barry moves to the outside of the 74, now the 48 again. Sees the daylight and he tries it. Will he go in deep enough? Whoa, he had to back out. He had to back out. He realized it's only a heat and he's qualified. Why break it up now with a half a lap to go?
Barry thought it was the end. He was going back off. That was a good guess. I had a choice of two. I picked the wrong one.
I don't know, but Ron may have to go into the pits for a little while. And they might have to have a discussion. So this race might not.
Passing out those discount coupons and that 5-star.
Starting in 7th. In the Lynch's towing order. We're looking for a green. This time around, 12 laps. Consolation race. And it's Kenny Bedford who breaks quick. The 15 of Bedford. And Wright's number 48, a little bit of smoke coming out of there.
A lot of smoke out of there.
As Jim said, it's a little bit more than a lot. And Wright pulls high. Bedford continues to lead. Wright trying to get it back out, trying to get it in the tunnel. Is he going to make it?
He's building a Formula 4 right in front of us.
Looks like we're going to stay under green. Bamford leads, Scully second, Wing third, Sanford fourth, and here comes Leclerc in fifth, looking on the outside. Scully looks to the inside, doesn't quite have enough room, backs off. Leclerc around Sanford into fourth, sets his sights on Wing. And now Hudson, suffering a little malfunction, pulls into the tunnel. Wing a little high coming out of 2. Puts Leclerc high but allows Sanford to get underneath. Wing seems to be pushing coming out of the turns and Bobby Leclerc having a tough time. Scully in the meanwhile gets under Bamford, takes over first.
Halfway.
Now Leclerc gets underneath Wing and takes over fourth as we reach the halfway mark. Tom Scully, Kenny Bamford, Steve Sanford, Bobby Leclerc, and Elmer Wing. Scully now starts to lengthen it out. Black flag to Wing. A little bit of smoke showing out of the rear end of that car. Sanford now drops low on the racetrack, looking to get underneath Bamford. Leclerc also joins the hunt as he goes to the outside now. Sanford looking for third.
Is it the 7 and the 14? Yeah.
Leclerc into third, chasing the 15 of Bamford.
Sparks coming out of the 15. Right rear.
Scully continues to set the pace. 2 to go, 2 to go.
Sparks coming out of the 15.
Got a little bit of sparking. Looks like it's hard to tell if that's coming out of the rear or the right front. Leclerc now around Bamford into second. White flag, 1 to go. Scully, Leclerc, Bamford, and Sanford. Looks like just the body is dragging on that car.
I have that trouble.
Same problem our renowned Jim Power has. Checkered flag is out. It'll be Scully, followed by Leclerc, Bamford, and Sanford.
Looks like we got the Formula 4s coming out now. Them anyway. And for every cubic Fenton Morphipedator, they must weigh a pound. And Casey Hiley in the 16 from Tiverton, Rhode Island is going to be on the pole in that Dayglow number 16. Pip LeBeau Aluminum and Jimmy's Used Tires sponsor that automobile. Stan Sherman from Lakeville in one of Nancy Sherman's automobiles, the number 20. Number 9 Speedy Muffler King sponsored automobile. The number 9 would like to do well tonight because it's his sponsor's night. Arnold's Auto Parts, A&Z Auto Body, and Harold Tune-Up. Car number 9, Scott Banfield. Pat McCoyan from Berkeley, car number 65. GB Tree Service, CSA Auto Parts, Racer Brown Engines. The number 53 is Mike Taylor from Wakefield, Coles Auto Salvage, Mac Tools, Short Speed Shop. And I was almost going to say ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding, but I made a promise I'd never do that again. And we get ready to go with the hold on to that WCTK automobile right backwards. No! He gets out of the way. It's 4 in a row and look at him go. As we try to keep most of the car heading in the front direction, and that's the general object of this. Long in a full division as they come out of the turn. It's the number 20 of Stan Sherman in the lead. And the yellow flag is up because of the 98 forward. Stan Sherman comes around. The green is out. The green is on the outside. The 20 is on the inside as Stan Sherman goes marching through Georgia and through the first and second turns. And Stan Sherman with the 65 of Pat McCrowan. That 11 car of Mike Walsh started way back in the end, and we've only gone to go. Hold on, the number 1 is hung up on the turn. The number 1 of Rotundo is hung up on the turn. Can he get it out of there? I don't know. Yeah, he gets a go. But look at that 11 car of Mike Walsh as that Power Up City Towing, Palmer Springs, Allen's Avenue Auto Salvage Automobile looks like he's trying to take over the lead. And hold on, we got the 16 of Casey Hiley going around and around, the 19 into the infield. We have damage on the 19. And your leader is the number 20 of Stan Sherman. Stan Sherman being challenged right now by Mike Walsh. As Mike Walsh has got pedal to the middle and roars by him. Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. Hold on, the 20 says, now down the inside goes Sherman, and he and the 20. Mike Walsh and the 20 tango straighten out. Here's your new leader, car number 11, Mike Walsh. That red number 11 with the power up on the side. 51 looks like it's going a little bit slowly in the backstretch. As Mike Walsh, the 65 of Pat McCrowan, he wants to get up in there too, as the number 1 continuing to have handling problems. As now the leader comes up behind the number 1 to lap him. And he slips by gently as Mike Walsh has the lead. The 65 is running in second spot. Here comes the 88 of Casper. Kevin Casper is moving up through. Kevin Casper with 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go when the 11 comes around, if he can stay out of trouble. 1 lap for that Ford. That little 4-cylinder Ford is your leader, number 11. He's hung up, he can't get by the 43. And he doesn't want to get tied up too long because the 65 of McCrowan is coming in. The 43 lets him by almost. Here comes the 65 as the 20. Tucks up underneath Casper. Looks the way to get around the 20. And look! Your leader and winner is the number 11 of Mike Walsh. As McCrowan in the 65 coming in second. And then I think that Casper just edged out the 20 at the last minute. But right now, 11. Yes, sir. And his number 1 fan right out there. City Towing sponsors an awful lot of cars, and Mike, hang on. He's trying to drive with 1 hand, and he doesn't look like he's doing too good.
In the 6th position is the number 36 of Russell Harris out of Seekonk. In the 7th position is the number 15 of Mike Ribello out of Narragansett, Rhode Island. In the 8th position, the number 4 of Jerry Berthollet out of Woonsocket, Rhode Island. In the 9th position is the number 09 of John LeCount out of Pawtucket. In the 10th position is the number 03 of Scott Fitzgerald out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Starting in the 11th position, it's the number 89 of Ken Casper out of Swansea, Mass. In the 12th position, it's the number 99 of Jeff Walsh out of West Kingstown, Rhode Island. That was his brother that just won the first feature. In the 13th position, it's the number 17 of Steve Whitehead out of New Bedford. In the 14th position is the number 61 of Larry Linfield out of Mansfield, Massachusetts. In the 15th position, it's anybody's guess.
I didn't do it.
And it's the green flag, and the number 26 of Tom Keeper jumps right out front. 3 and 4 wide through 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. They get it all sorted out. The 18's having a little bit of problem getting up to speed. He's holding back a few cars. Still 3 wide through 3 and 4. 24 gets a little sideways, some contact is made, but everybody straightens out and brings it down for the first lap. The number 4 is looking underneath of the 6, looking for that 3rd position. The 08 is up along the outside. It's a battle for the lead. 26 hangs on, the number 4 looks underneath, and down at the turn 1, the number 4 takes the lead. That's the number 4 of Jerry Berthollet. The 08 takes over second in turn 3. Takes her in deep. That's the 15 getting a little sideways back there in the 6th position. And it's the 81 looking to take over. The 5th position. He's up alongside of the 15 down the backstretch. Oh, the 15 lost a little power or something. He seemed like he died right in the middle of the backstretch there for just a second. Loses 1 position. The 81's up underneath the 06 for the 4th position. 81 gets a little squiggly. Keeps her straight down the backstretch. It's the halfway point. And it's the number 4 of Jerry Berthollet with a commanding lead. The 08 is in second. That's Howard Bishop. Howard Bishop runs her a little high through turns 1 and 2. It's 3 wide down the backstretch. The 15 seems to lose power. Up to the outside, lets everybody go.
99 has been battling with them right along.
99 and the 15 are battling side by side in the back there. Still 3 wide. These guys are able to go 3 wide all the way around. The 81 coming up to take over the 2nd position. Number 81 came all the way from 16.
The 33 just hit the lead
33
car.
hit the lead car. The lead car keeps going and he makes it, and he's still in the lead, folks. He had enough of the lead to angle, slow down, and maintain the lead. How's that for a fine run? It's the number 81 looking to take over the 2nd position with 2 to go.
Bad hit. Bad hit.
Oh, it's a hard hit. At
Red
the
flag.
wall.
Red flag.
Red flag condition. Let's hope these drivers are going to be okay.
Okay. All right, folks, we ask you, please don't get up against the fence. Those radiators are hot. Move back away from the fence. Move back away from the fence. Those radiators can blow in your face. Both drivers are getting out of the car. Both drivers are getting out. They will be helped out. Please don't get up against the fence. Those things can blow in your face.
That's the 08, I believe. 10 and 08.
The 10 got a pretty good wallop up against the fence. If nothing else, got the breath knocked out of him real hard. As he went in hard, he was locked up with the 08 automobile. We have 8 laps complete, so please don't let anybody young up against the fence. If you want to risk your own face, go ahead, but get everybody that doesn't know any better back away from the fence.
He's okay.
As they lift the board, put him on the board. Having gone through this about 4 weeks ago, I know just the feeling. I felt so silly being there laying down and knowing what was going on and couldn't do a darn thing about it. Everything was all tingling. I got plunked in the back of the head up against the little window. Chris JY on hand to kind of reinforce, speed him up like king, and their night here at Seekonk Speedway. Stop by you, but
Bring him down 2 by 2.
John
Manfredo likes what he sees. And it's the green flag. 2 laps to go. It's the green flag. The number 4 of Jerry Berthollet jumps right out to the lead with the number 81 close to follow in second. Oh, the 99 gets way wide on the backstretch. Keeps you off the wall. And 1 to go for the number 4 of Jerry Berthollet. 1 to go. The 81 looking for the win. Takes her in deep, gets her a little high. Robbie Rose.
hang on,
A little
Rob.
contact, the 81. Whoa, fine job holding it down. Robbie Rose takes over second. And it's the winner. It's Jerry Berthollet with Robbie Rose in second and the number 81 of David Van.
It's right here. Mike.
Takes his victory lap, folks. He can be proud of this win. He had the field covered. Came all the way from 8th spot. Had a commanding lead.
A sign. This
guy can get one.
Yeah.
And please team application.
Talk to the video too, you know.
Yeah, put that banner up.
For you,
Hold it,
Mom.
hold it.
That's it. Part of the job.
Once again, Akaruba, Eric Harris,
Come along. That's it.
It's the driver alone.
Ray Harris, and your middle now. Ray, of course, brother. Racer here.
Speedy crew.
Please don't take any pictures on the track.
Manfred Waller was still here, too.
Okay, right here.
Neil Rodder.
Speedy.
As this speed him up again.
It's my trophy, right, Ron?
We're down for the other car now? We're still doing
No, not
John,
yet.
what do we got here?
Can I come back here?
Roland Glass, Speedy.
All right, real quick.
Once again, that's Bob.
I'm all set.
Guys, all set. Gotta
I
get a
don't let
group
no
now.
one take pictures here except mine.
Come on, bro.
Back up a little bit.
Okay, here we go.
Never charge you more than that estimate. They pledge to
Get
guarantee
smart, guys.
repair and complete the necessary work at the highest standards of
That's my boy.
What do you get? No. This is what we're here for, okay? No, this is what we're here for. We'll take it for you. Driver. No, this is what we're here for, okay? You don't understand.
All right, at all.
It's coming in here. And then I got a problem. Okay.
Hey, guys.
Let them disperse. Let them disperse.
Is Tony? Yeah, Tony's out there. So this is a very important race for the. Looking for the green in this consolation event. There's the windup. There's the green. We're racing. Capaco grabs it and runs with it. Bergman in the 24X and Quarterly. Pour it on as Murray in the 89 car wants to get up in this and qualify that 89 automobile. The fast automobiles way in the back on this one tonight. Consolation event, they can't break out of it. We have 5 or 6 feature-winning automobiles that are stuck way in the back end. Oh, bang, bang, bang. We have a lot of cars with severe damage. The 46, round and around as he loses a tire. We have Vinny Anarumo damaged. We have the 23 damaged. The 18 is damaged. As the tire continues to roll down the backstretch, the 46. And he winds, he greens. As once again we have Rich Capaco in that 00 automobile. Dale Quarterly in the green 32 Moves right quickly up into that second position underneath Bergman. And so does Murray. Waiting for the backpack to be able to break loose as Hanato gets a little squirrely. Ray Brown in the 04 around the outside. Vinny Anaromo and Tex Berry still have not been able to break through at the halfway mark of this consolation event. Here's Rich Flacco, Dale Quarterly, Bergman, Murray, Sal Pietro, Hanato, Brown, Berry, and Anaromo with Tony Sal Pietro well back. Brown got a little bit out of the line there as Tex Berry takes over the spot. Ray, who is feeling his way up in this division. Tex Berry trying to qualify that 18 automobile. Has to pick up another spot. As Sal Pietro and Hanato were bumper to fender there for quite a distance. Everybody, the Cavallero, I mean, was bumper to fender for quite a distance. That's why Barry backed out of it. He didn't know what was going to happen in that situation. Now Anaromo, right behind Barry. They've waited long enough. Barry, edging ahead, takes over fifth. Behind him is Vinny Anaromo. As Vinny Anaromo with 2 laps to go, trying to qualify that number 11. Trying to qualify the 11, bring it back in. Remember, it's his wife's birthday and he wants to show off. He desperately wants to get in the feature event for tonight's feature. He has now picked up a qualifying spot. Coming around. With 1 lap to go, Rich Caparco brings him down. Quarterly is second.
22nd position, it's the number 98 of Elmer Wing out of Lakeville, Mass. The back row in the 23rd position, it's Leroy Hudson out of Norwood. In the 24th position, starting spot. And it's the green flag, and it's Paul Manette jumps out to an early lead down into turn 1. The 32's following close behind with Linwood Cohen looking to take over the 3rd spot. 2 by 2 they go down into turn 3. A little bit of rap and tap in the back there, but they all straighten out and complete the first lap of the Sportsman feature. A tangle by Corey Bedrow and Chad Chase. They both seem to get it straightened out. Everybody gets by. Everybody's well on their way. And look at Tom Scully. Started in the rear. He's already passed 6 or 8 cars. He's looking underneath Corey Bedrow. We have a car stopped on the backstretch. He's going very slow. He's going to stay up out of harm's way, and I think he's going to head for the pit area.
You can't get the number.
I think it's the number 9, the color's off the block, which I think it's... Oh, it's the number 2. He's headed for the pit area. Chad Chase works to the inside of Dave Nascimento in the back, looks to make it 3 wide, but wisely backs out. It's still Paul Vaness in the lead. Goodrow in second, a tangle on the front stretch. Again, they all seem to make it through. Dave Nascimento slows down. I think his car quit.
Quit, yeah.
Oh, it's a flawed quirk, bounces off the backstretch wall, but keeps it going. Look at his tires, he's got white walls, folks. Dave Nascimento is going to bring it into the pit area with mechanical problems. It's the birthday boy looking to take over the 2nd position up alongside of Goodrow. Going into turn 3, we have 59. Dave Nascimento didn't make it to the pit area. The caution's going to have to come out, folks. Now's a good time to go down and get your autographs from Tex Barry, Lenny Ellis, and Manny Dias. All 3 Pro Stock drivers are available for autographs. 21 years old tonight. Wish I could remember 21 years old.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Okay, we're coming through turn 4, nice and slow, 2 by 2. Ron Manfredo brings him down, and it's the green flag. The birthday boy jumps out front. Linwood Cohen follows suit. Paul Van Ness gives loose, bangs into Hassel, slows right down. I don't know if his car shut down or he missed a shift or what, but he was right in the middle of everybody with no power. Okay. He likes what he sees, he calls him down, and it's the green flag. Rob Murray jumps out to the lead, down into turn 1. Billy Goudreau hanging right in there, side by side with Linwood Cohen. Michael Hassel looking for that third spot. Andy Johnson is up on the outside alongside of Hassel. 2 by 2, they come out of turn 4 and up across the line. It's still Rob Murray out in front. Mike Hassel looking to take over third. He gooses down the backstretch, gets the jump. Now he's looking at Linwood Cohen. He wants that second position. Chad Chase running that high groove, side by side with Corey Boudreau in the back there. Number 8 and number 5 in the points battle. Scott Anderson brings it down alongside the number 16, looking to take over the 6th position. Young runner Andy Johnson looking for 4th up alongside of Goudreau, down into turn 1. Down the backstretch is 17, gives it all he's got, dives into turn 3. Takes over the 4th position at the line. At the line you got Rob Murray, Linwood Cohen, Michael Hassel, Andy Johnson, Billy Goudreau. Down through turns 3 and 4 and up to the line, it's Rob Murray, excuse me. Rob Murray running a flying race, 2, 3, 4 cars ahead of everybody. Michael Hassel looking to take over 2nd spot, right behind Linwood Cohen at the halfway point. It's the halfway point. It's a contract between Bobby Pellin and Mike Sylvia, both of them straighten it out. Down the backstretch they go. It's the 16 and the 88 of Scott Anderson looking for that 6th position. Side by side down the backstretch. Chad Chase is right there too. You can bet whoever goes, Chad Chase will follow. Mike Hassel's a few positions ahead of Chad Chase. That means he'll come out with a few more points if it ended right now than what Chad Chase would end up with. And here comes Corey Boudreau looking to the outside of Chad Chase. 10 laps to go. Corey Boudreau looking up to the outside, dives into turn 3, pulling up alongside of Chad Chase down the backstretch. Michael Hassel gives room and Andy Johnson takes it over. Andy Johnson looks underneath the Hassel, looking to take over the 3rd position. Linwood Cohen wants no part of giving up 2nd. Michael Hassel gets a little wide and Andy Johnson beats him down the backstretch and into turn 3 for the 3rd position. Side by side they come across the line. Scotty Anderson in for another fine run up alongside of Goudreau, down through 1 and 2. Oh, a fender flies off of somebody and up along the track it's going to bring out the caution. Nobody wants a flat tire at this point, so they're going to have to get that debris up off the speedway. Ron Manfredo likes what he sees. Rob Murray brings him down at a nice, easy pace. And it's the green flag, folks. Rob Murray jumps out to the lead. Down into turn 1, it's Andy Johnson looking to take over that 2nd position. Dives underneath veteran runner Linwood Cohen. Down into turn 3, it's side by side. Gets the edge on the 4, and it's Andy Johnson taking over that 2nd position. Michael Hassel looking for 3rd. Same thing underneath Cohen, down the backstretch. Scott Anderson takes over 4th. Bill Goudreau putting in one of the finest runs we've seen here yet from him, and he's about to take over the 5th position. Him and Linwood make slight contact, but Goudreau keeps it going. Here comes Corey, the outside crew. Corey Boudreau, 5 laps left. Rob Murray looking to take the win here, folks. Corey Boudreau running the outside groove on Linwood Cohen. Dives down into 3. Takes over the 6th position, and here comes Chad Chase. 3 wide down the backstretch. Bobby Pellin underneath all 3. Whoa, 3 wide at the front stretch. Linwood Cohen lost power. Does a masterful job keeping it out of harm's way, gets it up out of the way. The number 77 of Dana Willis got involved, got skirmished and back out onto the speedway. It's going to be Rob Rose. Rob Murray. 2 to go. For Rob Murray, Andy Johnson wants that win. Down into turn 1, 2 to go. Scott Anderson in the 4th position. 71 comes dragging something. There's sparks flying from underneath of that automobile. He's only going to make it one more lap. One to go. Rob Murray with one to go. Andy Johnson looking to take it. I don't think he's going to make it. Rob Murray brings him down through 3 and 4. And Rob Murray gets the second win of his career, folks. The second win of his career, folks. Young Robbie Murray. Robbie Murray came all the way from the 9th position. And in true Murray tradition, he brings her up to the front and comes in for his second win. Rob Murray's sponsors are Matthew Oliver. Rob Murray makes his way around the speedway for his second win, folks. Let him hear you. Come on, all the way around. Let him hear you for the win, folks. Fine run for Rob Murray. Dave Nascimento looked like
When somebody turns ProNyne and they win a Seekonk feature, I think they deserve to be sung. Everybody, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ron. Happy birthday to you. How do you keep concentration? You know you want to win your birthday, and you know that 70 out of here when you were right down to the straightaway. What do you do? Just keep the straight lines and be silly as a doing. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I did. Well, that's words for a while. Rob Murray, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you picked up your hat on your best. Your hat.
Right now, you know the game.
I'm going to have to change the name. You put your flag. Give me your flag. Real quick.
Got it on automatic? Put it on automatic. All the way. You got it. Loosen it up. You got to loosen up those little discount phones. You got to be announced. Shit, man. We found out a lot more speed than we knew before. Hey, you're going to get it. You got on 400, right? Automatic. 400, John? Oh, no. I'd rather see him have a race car. Okay, right here. How about this? Thanks. Get that right? Wait a minute. Oh, sec. It's working. There it is. I've seen it flash. Just a picture. Back up, back up. Pit crew. Let me see mine. Stay there.
Okay, get that funny thing on the fiscal back to the program. On your European fan now. Speeding up is the way. Free oil to Ireland. Boulevard Lake Club. Restaurant on the practice play pool. These custom models are Seekonk Grand Prix. Seekonk now.
guys, Amber and Earl. You know, I'm getting something easy.
John, can you reach the side of the car?
Yeah.
Speed him up.
We can stand up if you want. What do you want?
Here, we go. All right.
Big smile, everybody. Look in here. Don't look over there. Look right here. You see that already?
All right, we are ready to go. Ron says bring them to the line. When they get to the line, they can go. Bringing them down easy. Here we go. Yes, the green is out. And Johnny Tripp has problems, and he had to, the inside row, Johnny Tripp had problems and backed down that completely broke out the inside row as they went across the start-finish line. Whether the And once again, the green comes out. A nice, clean, fast start, side by side. They go down the backstretch. Rigo with a little bit of a lead as the sparks fly. As the 7 of Schwartz. Whoa! The 7 of Schwartz was hung up on the back of the 1 of Houlihan and broke loose from it and had no control over his steering and ended up on top. Looking for it, bringing them down nice and gentle. The rest of them don't like it this slow. And there's the green and we're racing. Once again, the speed him up the Cape. Co-star clean through this. And George Rigo is showing the way around. Up there in that second spot as he leaves an invitation for Doc Dave Blanchard to slide under him every time. He leaves a little bit of space under, but not quite enough. Charlie Rose in the 91 looks under. There goes the 5 to the outside. The 5 is on the outside. The 3, I'm sorry, is Homer Taylor in the 3 moves to the outside to try to get around Blanchard. 88, Bobby Tripp right behind him. NEIS in the 9 on that outside row. Look at Anarumo all the way now up through. takes a commanding lead. George Rigo in the 64 takes a commanding lead. It's a halfway mark. Keep the little ones away from the fence. Looking for it, looking for it, looking for it. There's the green. There's the green. Green, white, and checker. And the rear end goes on the George Murray car. Is it the Wayne Dion? You can't see which one.
It looks like 89.
Looks like George Murray car. Can you get into the pits? gate. Now with the car there. College Town Mobile, Dave Blanchard from Middleborough notches himself a win. Now boy, this one will go down on the record books as being one of the controversial ones, huh? Woo! A lot of equipment, a lot of changes, a lot of things happen. Still have 2 features to go.
Get him on.
Take care of the sponsors.
Let's go, Al.
Hey, Dave. Number 1 this year, huh? All right, yes, sir.
Once again.
Leave him alone.
1 alone. Oh, he means the girl there.
Ray Hendricks out there with the rest of the speed up the main group.
Big group. Oh, him? All right.
Ron, bring that back up.
Hold it right there.
Got enough?
Group.
This is the first of the street style. Larry Oakley, Billy Clark,
It's on there, baby.
on the boat.
Where to go, Dave?
47. 78, good to be car. Nancy Supply, IBC Pub.
Okay, now what?
Okay.
Second, commercial credit aid,
Crowd.
Motors, the $1,000 rating there, car number 85 pound show. The 87 of Robert Rowe, Bellingham, Dave Thomas on the car, North Fifty, Laurel Salvin, Harry Wicker,
Keep it running. Keep it running.
Okay, we're going to get a group. Yeah, we're getting a group.
and for Barbara 68 from Massachusetts, new sponsor
Go ahead.
is the AL
Go ahead.
Now the Service Center, AL Service Center, the back car, that was in the checker cap, sponsor Dave Blanchard from Attleboro. Richard Winter starting next in line. Yes, it's coming down fast, and it's going. As the 78 gets into a bit of a jam right from the start. The 87 trying to square himself away after nailing the 78. Look at this for a feature event. There's the 47 and Larry only. Just plowing on through the 85. Oh, we got a couple of good hard hits out there. Real damage. Looks like the 53 into the 09 of Nesbitt. Seeing the drop back spot. Then we're racing once again. Whoa, look at the 68 come down the inside and try to take over the lead. 68 coming down through, down the inside, takes over the lead as the 89 goes for a ride down the backstretch. Roger Sisson just made up his mind he was going to be in front, and he drove there. 68, I'm sorry. Dave Titus. If Cornell can introduce the wrong guy at the racetrack, I can introduce her.
Unbelievable.
Dave Titus has got his mind set on winning this race.
Oh, Jeff has the double points.
I don't want to hear that. is battling with the 03 of Paul Melberg for that second place spot. Dick Busher in the 29. Hey, don't take my eye. I'm the start. At the halfway mark. It's Titus still in the lead. Dick Busher is second. Oh, Melberg in the 03 is making a move on Wisher. As the 69 automobile of Roger Sisson up into the action. Roger Sisson gets up in there. Here comes the 22. That's Scott Serenditsky. Scott Serenditsky in the 30 automobile. Bowler, 99 Young. There, hold on, the 69. Trying to get underneath. And there wasn't any room. Roger Sisson tried to get underneath Wisher. And Wisher says, oh no, that's my spot. Scott Serenditsky moves up in there. So does Bowler. So does Young in the 99. A long ways to go to catch Titus. In the 89, sideways through the infield, back out onto the racetrack. Look at this 3 in the turn. As Wisher is on the outside looking in. Wisher suddenly is on the outside looking in. As Sisson takes over third with Young and Seredinsky with 2 laps to go. Young and Seredinsky side by side, the 99 and the 22. Your leader is the 68. Coming by for the white, it's the 68 automobile of Dave Titus. Second is the 03 of Melbourne. Woo! 119 of Petty. Looks like it's gone to lunch. Out of the far. As Petty's car.
Mosquito control.
Checker cab, all sponsor. The 68 of Dave Titus. And he makes his brand new sponsor very, very happy by winning a feature on the first night that he carries the colors on the car. AL Service Center. Well, we're ready to go with the second one.
He wants him to start.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, we got a bump and grind in the back, and they're going to go. They're going to go. It's the green flag. Number 05 of Eddie Plantain jumps out into the lead. It's the 98 of Scott Fanning. Jumps into second position right away. The 34 is in the third position with the 82 of Scott Sundin looking to take over fourth up on the outside. Dives into turn one. He looks like he's going to take the fourth position. No problem. The number 26 of Peter Fernandez following suit. Here comes Billy Manchester up on the outside groove alongside the number 62. 05 gets alongside of the 98 for the lead. Through turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. It's the number 98. Number 98 for Scott Fanning takes the lead. Across the line, it's Scott Fanning. Billy Manchester Jr. looking to take over the 5th position. 2 by 2 and 3 wide down the backstretch with Lou Rotundo looking to the bottom of the number 80. It's 3 wide through 3 and 4. Lou Rotundo's getting both spots. Comes up across in front of the track and gets all the positions. Bobby Bencourt follows suit. The 80 gets sideways, all clear. Everybody misses him. Guy Workman, he gets sideways and some contact, head-on collision. The yellow is thrown. Head-on collision into Guy Workman. He looks like both cars are going to be okay. The contact wasn't very heavy. Can't get on the gas until the line at the pit gate. Ron Manfredo shows him the line. He's going to call him down, and it's the green flag. Number 98 jumps right out into front, down into turn 1. The 82 of Scott Sundin is looking to take over the 3rd position. He's up along the outside of the 34. Peter Fernandez is down at the bottom underneath Sundin. Out of 4 they come. It's Scott Sundin who takes the 4th position, looking to take over 3rd on the outside of the 34. Down the backstretch, Billy Manchester Jr. is going to make it 3 wide. Wisely backs out. Peter Fernandez gets a little bit squirrely. Does a good job keeping the car straight, doesn't lose a position. Scott Sundin drops back to 5th. Billy Manchester Jr. looking to the inside. It's the halfway point.
21 backwards to the racetrack.
It's the halfway point. Whoa, 21. We got 21 of Bobby Bencourt. Spun around facing the field. Everybody's going to be able to get slowed down. Another car spins around, smoke flying. No. And here they come. Ron Manfredo shows him. He likes it. He throws the green flag. The number 98 jumps out front. That's Scotty Fanning down into turn 1. He's got the lead. The 34 and Peter Fernandez. The 34 and Peter Fernandez up along the outside. They're battling for 3rd position. It's the halfway point. They make it 3 wide through 3 and 4 in the back. 3 wide. The number 8 gets a little squirrely but straightens it out. Some contact was made in the rear of the field, and Bobby Bencourt finds himself in the infield as one car is facing the competition, and everybody is brought under the yellow. The 18 also went around. We got the back, the right front, left front fender on the number. So you can believe he wants every point he can get. Here they come. It's the green flag. 7 laps down. Number 98 jumps out in front, down into turn 1. Billy Manchester Jr. looking to better his position. Peter Fernandez and the number 34 run side by side. Peter Fernandez gets the jump. Billy Manchester Jr. looks to the outside for that 4th position. And he's got it. Down alongside of Peter Fernandez, looking for 3rd. 3 wide through the turns 3 and 4. Number 11 of Kenny Morrissett's having some problems. He's got it straightened out. He's down out of harm's way. And he's going to pull it out of everybody's way. Number 98 still in the lead. In 3rd's Billy Manchester Jr. looking to take 2nd. 5 laps to go. The 05 gets a little squiggly, and Billy Manchester Jr. takes advantage. Down through turn 1, he's going to get 2nd position. Looking to pass the number 98 of Scott Fanning. 3 wide. Oh, some contact was made. Scott Fanning goes around. Both cars get straightened out, and they're well on their way. Eddie Plantain gets it back. So does the 98. That leaves Billy Manchester Jr. with the lead, with Jeff Waterman in a close hunt.
That's 121, isn't it? 120?
Yeah.
It's 120. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. It's Waterman.
Jeffrey Waterman running in 2nd, wants that win. Both these men up front have been feature winners. Lou Rotundo's in 3rd, Peter Fernandez in 4th. 2 to go. 2 to go for Billy Manchester Jr. You can bet he's worried about Jeff Waterman right now. He doesn't want to give him any room. He hugs to the bottom by lap traffic. Goes underneath the lap traffic. Jeff Waterman, whoa, gets a little tangled. 1 lap to go for Billy Manchester Jr. Jeff Waterman hot on his rear end.
What was that again? I was hoping to set it.
Underneath he goes. It's a battle for the win. It's a battle for the win. It's side by side through 3 and 4, and Jeff Waterman and Billy Manchester Jr. And it was a dead heat. I don't know who won, folks. We'll have to wait for the scores to figure this one out. From here, it looked like a dead heat.
Don't call it. You didn't see, you don't know.
Polish victory lap. Let him hear it as he goes around. This is what it's all about. This is what they work all week for, folks.
Get out of there!
Driver alone.
Right here, you gotta get used to this now. Right here. Oh! First one, right? First one, yes, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, until next Saturday, we'll be
That's it. Keep it rolling. Let's go. Let's go. Look at this shit. Look at this.
Back up.
We can take pictures. Thank you.
Over here.
All right, jump in. Let's look alive.
Go.
That's it.
Next.
Bill. Right here.
Just in alone.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What else funny?
All right.
Big crew.
I would even have a shot. Well, I shot. That's the end. All done.
Come on, don't make me laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this. Oh, yeah. Let's go, everybody. Let's go.
Go. Brought it in. Let's go.
We're going to back up.
Am I in the way?
I can't fit them all in.
What about, am I in the way?
No, not yet. Almost.
Back now.